Today we are going to know about cyclones, like what they are, how they form and why they are so destructive. Let's start. What is cyclone? It is a large-scale air mass that rotates around a strong center of low atmospheric pressure. Cyclones are characterized by inward spiraling winds that rotate about a zone of low pressure. The largest low-pressure systems are polar vortices and extratropical cyclones of the largest scale. To understand the formation of a cyclone, first we have to know about tropical region, winds movement and the most important Coriolis force. Tropical region. These are the regions which lies between equator and Tropic of Cancer in northern hemisphere and between equator and Tropic of Capricorn in southern hemisphere. Since tropical region is longitudinally at the center of Earth, therefore it hit by the straight sun rays as compared to other regions where sun rays hit slantly. So, due to the straight sun rays, oceans more heated in tropical region. Wind movement. Wind moves from high pressure area to low pressure area. Low pressure area are created due to heat. As I said earlier, the tropical region is much heated than other regions, therefore tropical region become low pressure area and polar regions become area of high pressure. Since wind moves from high pressure to low pressure, wind starts moving from polar region to tropical region. Coriolis force. As we see sun rise from east and drop in west direction because Earth moves from east to west direction, and due to this movement of Earth a force develops called Coriolis force. Since Earth is a sphere and it is much thicker at the equator than the poles, i.e. it have more speed at the equator. So if anything coming from poles to equator get deflected in the east direction due to the Coriolis force. Due to the Coriolis force, winds in northern hemisphere turn right and winds in southern hemisphere turn left. How they form. When we look at a cyclone, we find that always there is a center of cyclone which have low pressure. As we know that winds moves from high to low pressure area, we come to note that cyclone consists of cool air coming from high pressure area which surrounded by the central low pressure area. This region is called eye of the storm or center of storm. Let us consider a spot in the tropical region which is warm, so air at this spot become warm and go up to fill the void created by this cool air from surrounding comes, and the air that go up earlier cools due to the reason that air cool up as altitude goes up. Now the cool air keeps getting attracted towards the center because that's where the warm low pressure zone is, while moving towards the center the cool air just getting deflected. Now that's create a spin in an anti-clockwise direction in the southern hemisphere. The Coriolis effect moves air to the left opposite to what happened in the north hemisphere. As a result, the spinning of cyclone is in clockwise direction in southern hemisphere. Why they are so destructive. Primary hazards. Primary hazards include strong winds, heavy rains, and storms. The sea level rises abnormally near the coasts, as a result of which the low-lying areas near the coastal regions get submerged, drowning humans, their livestock, and their inhabitations, destroying vegetation and soil fertility. Very strong winds damage the houses, trees, communication systems, etc., resulting in huge loss of life and property. Secondary hazards. Secondary hazards include floods, fire, and freshwater flooding. Heavy and prolonged rains cause floods in rivers which cause submergence of the nearby inhabited regions, erosion of valuable farming lands and destruction of buildings.